For number 5, we're given this pair of rectangular coordinates and asked to convert this to polar coordinates. So since these are rectangular coordinates, that means that this is x and this is y. And we're going to use these equations here to get r and theta in polar coordinates. So let's start by finding r. R is going to be equal to the square root of x squared, so 2 square root of 3 squared, plus y squared. This is 2 squared. All right. 2 square root of 3 squared. In order to do this without a calculator, we're going to square the 2. 2 squared is 4. And then we square the square root of 3. Square root of 3 squared is 3. So 4 times 3 is 12. So this is equal to the square root of 12 plus 2 squared is 4. And so that's the square root of 16, which is 4. Plus or minus 4, but we're just gonna let our r always be positive. And then when we figure out our theta, we'll make sure that we get the theta that puts us in the right quadrant. All right, so next is theta. Theta is equal to the inverse tangent of y over x. So this is going to be equal to the inverse tangent of y, which is 2, divided by x, which is 2 square root of 3. Now notice that we've got a 2 in the numerator and the denominator, so those will just divide to 1. So we get 1 over square root of 3. We're going to need, in order to recognize this on our unit circle, we're going to want to rationalize this denominator. So let's multiply both the top and the bottom by square root of 3. So this is the inverse tangent of the square root of 3 over square root of 3 times square root of 3 is 3. And then if we go to our unit circle, you'll notice that tangent is equal to square root of 3 over 3 out here at pi over 6 and back here at 7 pi over 6. So this is equal to pi over 6 or 7 pi over 6. But remember I said we wanted to end up in the right quadrant. Here our x and our y are positive. So if we graphed this, we'd go to the right for a positive x and up for a positive y. So we'd end up in this quadrant right here. And so we want the angle that's going to put us in that quadrant, which is pi over 6. So this set of rectangular coordinates is going to be 4. That's our r, and our theta is going to be pi over 6. So that's our answer there.